Oh my god, hey Clevver, I didn't see you guys there. Welcome to my pop-up.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Clevver. I'm your girl Sinead DeVries, and today's an extra special day because we have the one and only Nikita Dragun here with us, and we are actually at her very own Dragun Beauty pop-up. I am so excited. I feel like really exclu right now.
This is beyond you. Technically, you're the first to see this.
You are days away from everybody being able to come and see this pop-up. What are you most excited for all of your fans to see? Because it looks incredible in here.
It's a lot going on, but I think I'm most excited for just people to like step into my world. I think we see so much going on the internet, obviously, and I'm storing everything, but I feel like I created like a really cool safe space that's like literally the House of Dragun. I feel like this is in me as much as possible. This is the closest you're ever gonna get to me.
Yeah, I love it. It feels like you, and like that's a really nice feeling because it is glam AF, and I love it. So let's just start. Let's get into it. Show me around. Show me the stuff.
Well, first of all, we got the eggs over here, but you know we got more. So come on, sir. Come on, we gotta go. Come on.
Okay, obviously I'm immediately drawn right over here because this is the face palette.
Yes.
Now we know that you've been working overtime on this, and I can't even imagine like just deciding how I'm gonna do my makeup every day is a struggle. So like I don't even know what it takes to actually design, create.
Listen, it's a lot more than it seems like. I think when I kind of got into this, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be playing with makeup and it's whatever, but it's actually a lot of meetings, it's a lot of talking to people, it's a lot of trying to get the crazy vision that you have in your head out. Girl.
I love it. This is kind of amazing. It is legitimately your face. What a great idea for packaging too, but
plastic, recyclable, 100% recyclable.
Of course.
But you know, I think I kind of wanted to spin the typical, what the internet wants to talk about, you know, all my surgeries, all the craziness. And I was actually crazy inspired by when I would go under anesthesia and I would just be like there. And I was like, you know what, that's kind of cute, just to be sleeping. So I was like, I just want to be sleeping on everyone.
Oh,
just
that's
like,
amazing. I love it. Way to own it. I honestly love it so much. All right, I'm opening it because I can't wait any longer. This is gorgeous.
So with this, I've always been about transformation with a capital trans. I have been very forthcoming with my journey as a trans woman, just with everything. And I've always wanted to design something that people can utilize to like create their own beauty. I'm very honest about it. I definitely don't look the same without makeup like I do with makeup.
None of us do. It's fine.
No, none of us do, but you know, we're honest about it. And so I wanted to create products that would really allow you to transform yourself. Even with the names, I kind of attribute them to my journey. You know, you have T-Girl, Surge, which is short for surgery, Femme, feminine, silicone, which is like 95% of my body, and of course fantasy too. So it's like, it's also fun, but it's really just giving people the tools that they need to be able to create whatever they want to.
But I just want to say, like, because you have such a different story and makeup is such a different, you know, you use makeup to really not only because you love it, but you really use it to embrace, you know, like this new person that you were becoming as part of your journey. And I feel like that's so important for people out there who are going through similar journeys, because this is, like you said, you are giving people the tools to transform it. And I love that you said, I know I have a more masculine face.
Yes.
Like I have a contour and I have like a process. So that's really, really cool.
Yeah, and I think that even through my journey, I've realized that it's, yes, this is, you know, for trans people. I'm a trans woman and I definitely want to stick out for my community, but it's also transcended beyond that. It's like people who really have a multitude of problems, whether they're girls, boys, anything in between. I think everyone in some ways, you know, wants to put their best foot forward and wants to create and put whatever their desired image is out there. So that's kind of always been the thing with my cosmetics and with everything. It's just like, just own it. Listen, like I somehow made this whole career. I have a whole damn pop-up store from literally being a catfish online. So I'm like, if I can do it, literally anyone can do it. I'm all about glam more, okay? I think I spent 18 years of my life as a boy, and it's like, I really appreciate getting glammed up because I really don't, you know, everyone's like, oh, why do you always have an outfit, a wig, or whatever? It's just because I don't take it for granted. Yeah. And I think that, you know, as fun as it is to be bummy and chill and whatever, it's cool to just dress up for yourself and just feel that moment or feel that fantasy. I feel like you get a lot more done, honestly.
Absolutely.
And it's just powerful. I'm over here wearing stripper shoes. Y'all don't see it, but I'm wearing stripper heels and we're the same height, but you know, she's wearing stripper heels.
No, it's true though. It's like when my mom's like, where are you going? And I'm like, Vons. She's like, why do you have so much makeup on? And I'm like, Mom, stop it. Because I want to, because I got new makeup. But I love this because Sometimes makeup is just like so much fun to play with. I'm telling you right now, these colors look like they're gonna be a lot of fun to play with.
On your face, I'm like, honey, like silicone, like I always just say like everyone needs a little silicone in their life. It's just
Ooh,
like
I love it. When you get to know like your face and like highlighters become super popular, it's really hard to find a highlighter that matches. And like I'm like a mutt, I'm a little bit of everything, and it depends on
me too.
The time of the year. So to have like colors that you're like, ooh, like a yellower color is like nice, you know? Because like your pink highlighter's just so
Girl, it's just like, I don't know, this, that, the other. And even too, like, I mean, that's with my contours as well. I think when people first saw them, they were like, okay, maybe this shade will work for me. This shade will definitely not work for me. But this is like a face palette. It's truly like I use pretty much everything in every which way. So especially with the contours, I use them in my eye, and the darker contours, a little bit nerve-wracking for people. But I'm like, I just use like one shadow in my eye. Like I'm so basic, and you know, sometimes I'll just smoke it out for a little liner or like do my freckles with it. So it's really just an all-encapsulating one palette that I take, because I'm you know, I'm still in that broke college girl life of just like, okay, I just need to grab things and I just need to, you know, head the out and get to my little Tinder date, because you know he's gonna pay for my sushi that I need. So you know, it's one of those moments. I feel like I'm just like always in that mindset.
Yeah. So I have to bring up.
Tell me.
I walked past a Victoria's Secret before I walked in here, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. But I kind of love it so much. But that's not planned, obviously. I mean, like, you don't get to choose what store.
Yeah, it wasn't a decision of mine at all. You know, I was given the opportunity from the Beverly Center to have my very own pop-up store, and I was just like jumped on the opportunity. It was so amazing. And then they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be on the top floor. Okay, cool. You know, a couple weeks go by, and they're like, yeah, it's in between like Prada and then Victoria's Secret. And I was like, oh, okay.
Sounds good. Thanks. No, that's kind of amazing though, honestly.
It's wild. I mean, you know, to have a company that obviously I have a little bit of a history with. Obviously the tagline from that person was, trans and plus size women can't sell a fantasy, and now I'm selling my fantasy highlighter in my palette right next door, so. Listen, I think men deciding what women can and can't do is so archaic. I don't even like even thinking about the idea, so I think it is just, you know, funny how the world works out sometimes, especially with this moment. I'm like, oh, hi.
Yeah, it sounds like a gift from God, honestly.
It really
like
was.
Some sort of like bigger power.
I was like, I don't know. Sometimes people say God doesn't like me, but I don't know, he's answering my prayers.
Yeah, that's kind of amazing. Okay, so I really want to know, like, how do you feel your products are different than some of the other brands that are out there right now?
Well, for me, I think, you know, why I started the company in the first place was because I wanted to be a trans woman CEO, the forefront of my own brand for trans people. Like, it wasn't just to check off a box. I wasn't just trying to, oh, you know, for Pride, we're gonna do this one campaign or whatever. Like, this is who I am, and I'm creating these products. My first products being, you know, a color corrector, brightening powder, things that I use in my transition, and now a, you know, contour palette, blushes and highlight, things that I truly use to transform. And I just feel like my brand's so different because it's like, it's truly me and authentic. And I've been offered before to do collaborations with makeup brands, and we see it all the time. And I definitely, you know, more power to all my amazing gurus. Like, you know, get your coin however you got it, sis. But I just, as myself, I didn't want to have an idea and only make a small, you know, 10% of my own idea with another brand. I like to do things different, but I also like to do things authentically to me. I'm also an Aquarius.
Oh, so am I.
Are you?
Yes.
It makes sense. I'm sorry, Aquariuses are the best. Everyone loves Aquariuses.
It's true, honestly, and like all my best friends are Aquarians.
We're just like different. Everyone loves us. We're
very
not
talkative.
Not
very
basic.
Talkative. You're doing huge things. It's amazing, and your success only gets bigger. Even with all of the success, there's still a lot of hate and negativity. You know, I mean, it's the internet. It's 2019. You know, so how do you deal with it?
Listen, I always attribute to, like, if I survived high school, I can survive anything. I mean, I've heard it all. Everyone's called me every name in the book. Every single day, everyone's like, you're a dude, you're a man, whatever. And it's just like, you know, I am living my authentic life. I realize there is now a pressure for me because I'm now become a role model, which is definitely not something I ever asked for. I'm just like, you know, I'm out here getting surgeries left and right, and, you know, I'm a little controversial here and there, but I think I've always been about pushing the boundaries. I'm clearly a person who just, anytime someone, you know, encapsulates me in a box, I just want to push it. I want to do things that people don't think I can do, not only as a woman, but as a trans woman too. I just think that I've always been very fiery, and, you know, Dragun's my last name legally. Hi. So I'm just not gonna, you know, back down. I'm gonna get up on my own 2 feet in my stripper heels and make a lane for myself, or a runway.
So what's the advice that you give to other people who have gone through or are going through the same journey that you have?
I think my biggest takeaway for sure has always been I had a really hard time with self-acceptance, and I didn't know that. I always thought it was like, oh, I'm waiting for, my parents to accept me, or, I'm just gonna wait till my friend or whatever. And I was always making up excuses. And I think for anyone in general, we kind of come up with a lot of things that aren't really true. And so I always say, like, accept yourself first and everyone else will follow. Because once I fully realized who I was and accepted myself, I really just didn't care about anyone else. I was like, look, you can come into my life or you can exit stage right. Like, you don't really have to be here, like, and I think giving yourself that confidence and being strong in who you are, like, doesn't allow someone to not give that same energy back to you.
No, I love it so much. And I also love that you have a really great sense of humor about it. Because
girl.
It's just like, it's kind of nice. It's like, we're so afraid to say things out loud these days.
It's beyond. I'm like, girl, I had balls at one point, so might as well still have them.
There you go. That's the way to do it. Okay, so aside from the face palette, obviously, like, tell us a little bit about what else people can find when they come to the pop-up. I mean, the face palette is enough of a draw, but you actually do have so much product on the wall.
There is.
So yeah, just give me a quick rundown of what people are gonna get when they come here.
So technically I only have like 4 products in my line, which is hilarious that I have a whole ass pop-up store, but that's so my vibe to be extra wild and crazy, trophies all over. So I have, of course, my Dragonfire Skin Perfecting Potion, of course, my brightening powder, which is amazing under the eye, and then of course you have my different transformation kits. So like the diamond egg, the regular egg, which are actually very big. Everyone's really surprised by how big they are. But I don't like big things, girl. And then of course my face palette, which is exclusively available at the Dragun Beauty pop-up first.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing, you guys. I can't express enough how incredible it looks in here. So all of these products you can start getting your hands on this Saturday, October 5th at the Beverly Center here in, is this technically Beverly Hills, right? Is it?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles? I live on the east side, I don't even know. But yeah, so at the Beverly Center, and there's a ribbon cutting, which I just found out.
Yes, and of course I'm cutting it with the samurai sword too.
Of course.
That's a Clevver exclusive, honey.
No, that is amazing. The samurai sword cutting, excuse me, starts at 10 a.m. this Saturday. Are you so excited?
I'm the honest that I have like such a weird kid thinking that like no one's gonna show up to my birthday party vibes.
Oh yeah, no, but I totally get that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, I've always been the weird kid, so I'm always just like, I don't really know if anyone's gonna show up, but I'm gonna be here, so.
No, honestly, people will be here. I am so excited for you. You guys, honestly, right now you gotta get down to the comments. Let me know what you're most excited for when you come to the pop-up. If you do end up going to the pop-up, then get in the comments and let me know what you saw and loved and all the good things. And then make sure you're here on Saturday, okay? It's gonna be great.
And also I'm gonna come to the Clevver offices because I know y'all love to, so it's time that the Dragon comes. I know y'all into the Dragon space, but I'm coming to the Clevver offices.
I think we'll be like, everyone will just be over the moon. Like,
I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
Awesome, you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Maybe back at Clevver, right?
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was so much fun, but for more Nikita Dragun news, you gotta click right over here because we have all the videos.
And don't forget to subscribe right there. Click it. Don't make me ask twice. Click it. Why are you still looking at us? Click it. Oh my God. I know we're so cute, but like.
Seriously, click it though.
Click it.